So today, if you're entering any business, how competitive will that industry be? That's what the 5 Porter forces will tell us. So today, let's break it down for you. Today, let's break down the famous Porter's 5 forces method by Michael Porter. Basically, you need this if you are a business or if you are evaluating any business to understand what the industry looks like and who has more power in the industry. So first is bargaining power of suppliers. This means how much power does the supplier have over pricing and supply terms. This can be understood by understanding the number of suppliers in the market, uniqueness of the supplier's product, and the company's ability to substitute the supplier itself. Now moving on, bargaining power of the buyers. This means how much power does customer have to demand a lower price or a better deal. This will be determined by the number of customers, size of each customer, differences between competitors, price sensitivity, buyer's ability to switch, buyer's information, as well as switching cost. Moving on, the next one is the threat of new entrants. Basically, how easily can new players enter the market. Now, this is determined by understanding what are the barriers of entry, economies of scale, what is the brand loyalty, capital requirement, cumulative experience required to run a business like this, if there are any government policies, new players have access to distribution, and most importantly, switching cost again. Now, the next one is threat of substitute products. Basically, how likely customers are to switch to an alternative product or a service. If you are into tea, coffee can be a substitute, and are people likely to substitute? This can be determined by the number of substitutes, buyer's propensity to substitute, relative price performance to substitute, perceived value of differentiation, and switching cost again. The last force here is the rivalry amongst existing competitors. Now this is very common. Basically this means how fiercely companies in the same industry compete over each other. This is determined by the number of competitors, diversity of competitors, in the industry concentration, industry growth, quality differences, brand loyalty, barriers to exit, and switching costs. Now, typically in industry, we not just compete with the competitors that are there in that industry, but also suppliers, buyers, entrants, and other substitute products. This is how you can understand any company's bargaining power in any industry. I hope you found this helpful, and if you like this, follow us for more.